of the weekend.
Unbelievable job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It'll be a dogfight at the end, but we're nowhere near the end, so come on back. Once again, we're back here with the Noel Gas Motorsports Nitro Jam Series, and the fans are out here enjoying some good eats. We saw them before, having some fun at the arcade, and of course, all along the way, we have some great drag racing for you, including our next pair here. We're still in the middle of round one action with the top fuel category. Jim Cavallari will line up alongside Terry McMillan, who earned his first career win in the category earlier this year, now has qualified number 2.
Yeah, this car ran 466 at almost 300 miles an hour, and McMillan, after getting that first win, now has got the taste of success, and this team has gelled well. Just like we heard Zizzo say it took his team 14 years, this one's done it in about 5 or 6 events. So watch out for McMillan. Alongside the cagey veteran, Jack Ostrander, Jim Cavallari on board for the 300 bull machine.
Terry McMillan, 482, 311. He just seems to fit well inside of this top fuel category.
Watch the cars. Both of them actually dropped cylinders right off the starting line for McMillan. A little further down for Cavallari. Cavallari's ahead at the 1/8 of a mile. Terry McMillan is ahead where it counts at the corner, and he is your winner.
All right, Terry, what a pass for you guys. I mean, unbelievable. You went from not qualifying at the last race, and now here you are going to a semifinal.
Not bad for an old fat guy in a used car, I tell you what. Torco Racing Fuel, Evan Knoll, can't thank him enough. But I tell you what, my guys, they've been busting their butt working at it. Here we are at the Emily Oil Nationals, the title sponsor of the race, my major sponsor in the funny car. I'm a blessed guy to be here. I tell you what an awesome day. These guys are going to come back, fix this car up. We're going to go some more rounds today. I can just feel it.
He is jacked up. Of course, he talked about Emily Motor Oil being the presenting sponsor, title sponsor here, and he's been with Emily for a long, long time.
Absolutely. The Emily Oil Instigator Alcohol Funny Car. We see it all the time here on the Nitro Jam Series, but right now, it's all about the new kid on the block, this Jeff O'Neill kid. A great kid. We saw him in the interview a little bit earlier today. I mean, he's just going to be good for this sport. Taking on the KG veteran, and that is Scotty Cannon. Scotty driving the Evan Knoll-owned house car, if you will, out of the Sealy Wright Automotive Group. Jim Oberlovich tuned in the car here for Scotty. Alongside, it's that trio, if you will, of Mike Walford, Richard Hartman, and Nicky Bonifani.
And Scotty Cannon keeps all the candles lit, 471, 316, good speed. O'Neill lost a cylinder or two right off the bat.
Yeah, watch it in replay right here. Scotty makes a good leave off the starting line. Then you can see the cylinders wet. Now watch the left side of your screen, the right side of the O'Neill car, right there. Cylinder goes out, and it is dead for a long way. Scotty right down Broadway, a 471.
All right, Scotty, we saw this matchup in Edmonton in the semifinals. He took you out. You take him out here first round to advance yourself to the semis.
Well, you know, he's a young kid. He's tough, and everybody's tough out here, you know, but I don't look like when whoever takes me out or who gets me. I guess all the fans, and I guess it is the statistics. But, hey, what can I say? Evan Knoll, you know, everybody keeps praising him, but if it wasn't for him, like I said, Scotty wouldn't be here. But, hey, all the fans here at Epping, I want to repeat. I want to pick up where I left off a few years. I won this last race when I was running Pro Mod. So Junior had a good light today and got beat. So maybe Daddy can pick it up. We'll see.
All right, let's take a look at our semifinalist here. It will be TJ Zizzo against Scotty Cannon.
Zizzo the quicker of the two cars. The other side of the semifinal matchup put Terry McMillan alongside Bobby Lagana Jr. And it will be lane choice by the thou to Terry.
Welcome back to the Emily Oil North American Nationals presented by the New England Dodge dealers. And, hey, nice-looking scooter there, Brian.
Yeah, man. I mean, we go from the arcade to the ice cream cone to a good-looking motorcycle. How about that?
Nice stuff. I know you built a couple of custom bikes in your day. We'll continue on here. This is the semifinal action of the Nitro Funny Car category. Bob Gilbertson and Mike Smith will do battle. Andy Kelly and Dale Creasy Jr. And Andy Kelly has his work cut out for him to try and stop this Dale Creasy Jr. train.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And Dale Creasy, like he said early on in the show, all he needs to do is continue to run 5.0s when it's hot out like it is here today. And when I say hot, The weather conditions, again, are pretty good. The corrected altitude is good, but the track temperature now is up to like 126. When that baby gets anywhere beyond 116, 118, you got problems. So you got to kind of simmer the car down, making plenty of horsepower, but you got to ease it back in the timing and in the clutch can, and just make sure you go from A to B.
Oh, both guys in trouble. The first one to recover, Dale Creasy Jr., and there for the taking, Andy Kelly not able to take advantage of it.
That's exactly what I talked about a moment ago. You got to kind of race that racetrack. The track temperature once again continues to rise. Sun has been out now since round number 1. Both guys on and off the throttle. Watch how well, though, Dale Creasy recovers. He gets that car to stick, pulls the brake, and turns on the wind light.
Well, that was a driver's race, a big pedal fest out there. You came out the winner. You did your job. You talked about, having to do your job for the crew. You've done that here today.
Oh, it was a driver's race there, and the racetrack is it's a little hotter than it was this morning, and we left it alone thinking maybe the weather would do something with it, but having no Torco Race Fuel Monte Carlo Redline Oil, we're going to another final this year, and I couldn't ask for anything more.
Another great battle coming up here based off of qualifying runs. You have the number 1 qualifier, Bob Gilbertson. As you take a look at him, we'll line up next to the number 3 qualifier, and Mike Smith.
Yeah, and Mike Smith's had a pretty good race car all weekend long. Gilby showed in round number 1 by running that 503 that he had a good car in the heat, and that's something that he doesn't always do on race day. Again, though, Mike Smith alongside that National Tire battery car, his father Paul helping out there tune that car. And if there's anybody that can get that thing down a racetrack, it's any of the Smith boys. Paul, Mike, John, any of those guys are just perfectly great and savvy at getting down a hot racetrack. Gilby, Bob Gilbertson left side, far side, Mike Smith.
And again, Gilbertson trying to harness all that horsepower, not able to do so. Mike Smith, a 534, will get him to the final.
Well, he gets about 10 or 15 feet, Gilbertson does, before that baby goes up in smoke. Again, the key here is the track temperature is much hotter. When you say 6 to 8 degrees, it doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot on the asphalt and the pavement. Your win, Mike Smith.
Okay, Bob Gilbertson started to smoke the tire. You walk away with the win. You're heading into a final. Unbelievable for you to come into this race, and now you're going to the final. You slowed down a bit. Tell me about the pass.
It was actually a faster run in the middle of the racetrack, but the clutch came out again like first round. But this weekend's really magical. NTB for the first time with us. You can't ask for much more.
What's it like going to this final round? I mean, for you and your team to come back, your dad's here. You guys have been racing a long time, a lot of history in this sport.
It's a dream come true. That's what it is.
Awesome, congratulations to him. Nitro Funny Car, we made our way down to the final. And the kids are having a great time as well. The fans here are all jacked up. In New England, the Emily Oil North American Nationals here with an Old Gas Motorsports Nitro Jam Series. Time now for the semifinals of Top Fuel.
Terry McMillan on the right side of your screen. He'll get matched up right here with Bobby Lagana Jr. Based on the numbers, 482.0 for McMillan, 482.6 for Bobby Lagana Jr. Terry with the lane choice. So 2 cars that basically sponsored by the same guy, and that's Evan Knowles, Skullshine, as well as the Torco Race Fuel over there for Terry McMillan. Get matched up here in round number 2. That's Jay Lewis up by the engine. Bobby's brother Dom holding on to the roll cage there as they get set to go here. And that is the Foley and Lewis team crew on the far side for Terry McMillan.
See the guys scraping off the rear tires. They go through that process every single time.
Yeah, any of those small imperfections, they want to get them cleaned off to get any advantage you can